Welcome to Math Defined. I'm Mrs. C, and today I'm showing you how to solve and simplify expressions like this using the order of operations. You are already probably familiar with one or more of these order of operations acronyms on this list. It doesn't really matter which one you use because generally they all mean the same thing. In fact, I'd like to take a survey. Let me know which one you like best in the comments below. I'll let you know my personal favorite in a few minutes. Now, the first letter in all of these acronyms refers to grouping symbols like parentheses, brackets, braces, and did you know that the fraction bar is also considered a grouping symbol as well? Looking at this expression here, the first step to solving it is to look for any of those grouping symbols. I can see a set of parentheses around 6 minus 3, so I will need to subtract these two numbers first. 6 minus 3 is 3, so I will write it below and then bring down everything else from the expression. The next step, or letters in the acronyms, means powers or exponents. A power can look like this, 4 squared, or you might see an exponent either inside or outside a set of parentheses or grouping symbols like this. Now let's look back at our expression and you can see a power of 3 squared. So we will solve that next. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. And again, I will write it below and then bring down everything else from the expression. Now we need to look for and complete all multiplication and division. If you follow the acronyms, you would think that multiplication is always completed before division. But that is not true at all. Instead, you need to complete this step going from left to right. So depending on your problem, you might divide before you multiply or vice versa. Looking at the expression, I see both division and multiplication here, but 12 divided by 3 is to the left of the multiplication, so we will need to divide first. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and again I write it down below and then bring down what is left in the expression. If you're liking this video so far, please do give it the thumbs up. Click the subscribe button along with that notification bell. Doing these two things really does make a huge difference for the channel, so thank you. And don't forget to write your favorite acronym in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing which one is the most popular. And I'll let you know my personal favorite in just a minute. Now let's get back to our expression, and I see that I still have multiplication left. So I will multiply 4 times 8 to get 32, and then I'll bring down the rest of the expression. The last step is to look for addition and subtraction. Again, if you follow the acronym, you would think that addition always comes before subtraction. And again, that's not always true. The operations in this step also need to be completed going from left to right, just like multiplication and division. However, the only operation left in my expression here is addition, which means that I don't have to worry about which operation to complete first. So I just add 9 and 32 to get an answer of 41. Now let's take a look at this problem. Oh no, it's a scary looking fraction. No, not really. The first thing we need to look for are grouping symbols. Remember, the fraction bar can be a grouping symbol. It becomes a grouping symbol when there is more than just one number in the numerator and or the denominator, as we have here. I'm going to start in the numerator, and I see division and addition. Since division comes first in the order of operations, I will divide 26 divided by 2, which will give me 13. Then I bring down what is left in both the numerator and the denominator. Now, I'm still looking at the numerator, and the last operation here is addition. So I will add 13 and 5 to get 18, and I will bring down the denominator. Now that there is only one number left in the numerator, I'm going to focus on the denominator. Since powers and exponents are done before subtraction in the order of operations, I will solve the power of 3 squared first to get 9, and I will bring down what is left of the fraction. The last thing I need to do in the denominator is subtract 9 minus 3 to get 6. So I'm left with an improper fraction of 18 over 6. Since this fraction is improper, I will simplify it by dividing. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So my answer to this expression is 3. Now see, that fraction really wasn't that scary after all. Do you need more help with fractions? Then check out my playlist of videos about fractions at Math Defined. Don't forget to write in your vote for your favorite acronym in the comments below. All right, the time has come for me to share with you my personal favorite of these 4 acronyms. Now remember, there's nothing wrong or bad about any of these. It's just a personal preference. You have to decide which one will work best for you. Maybe you don't even need one of these acronyms at all. Well, here it goes. My personal favorite is GEMS. I like it best because each letter bundles more than one operation together. The G stands for those grouping symbols that I showed you earlier. The E stands for exponents and powers. The M stands for multiply and divide. And the S stands for subtract and add. And again, don't forget, you can watch more of my math videos at Math Defined. Well, I hope this video helped you better understand how to use the order of operations. And until next time, thank you so much for watching.